So you have no idea just how excited I am to be here in Bandhavgarh National Park at the heart of Madhya Pradesh in central India. And of course, it's all about the tigers here. So I've checked into the super luxurious Samode Safari Lodge here in Bandhavgarh. And of course, this is my lodge, my private lodge. I want to take you in there to show you what it looks like. It's just amazing inside. This is my first morning and I've just about checked in and I have no idea what's in store for me. But I'm also set to go out and check out what's happening. So I guess you'd have to just follow me. And that's pretty much it. I mean, as I was saying, this is my first time actually going on a tiger safari, so I really don't know what to expect. I'm going with no expectations, but I'm pretty much looking forward to it. And I'm going to hopefully chronicle the whole experience on video. So you guys need to watch this space and hopefully we're going to have some fun today. I am looking forward to it. And the most important part of the day begins. French press coffee. Thanks a lot, Anshuman. French press coffee here in the forest. In this setting. This is a breakfast worth remembering. Okay, so it's time for me to enter my room. It's not really a room, it's like a lodge. This beautiful little courtyard. Because if you've noticed, the lodge is done inspired by the design of the local villages and the village homes, in these mud style houses and these roofs and these little logs. Okay, so what do we have here? That's my living room. Beautiful living room. Look at that chandelier. Nice window overlooking the bush. Okay, so that's my living room. So actually, if I'd be sitting here watching TV in the night. Okay, let's step into the bedroom now. Oh my god, that's a beautiful bedroom. As you can see, there's always a sense of context that you are in the jungle because there are these large windows. So if I'm lying down in bed, I'd actually be able to look straight out at the jungle. This is the balcony that I have. It's a little private veranda. So guys, this is really exciting because this is the extended veranda of the lodge that I'm staying in. So the room lodge, I showed you what's inside, has got this extended terrace outside where you can just come and hang out during the day. Obviously, I recommend it to keep the net windows and the glass windows shut at the evening to keep the mosquitoes out. But the most exciting part is that I'm actually right here in the middle of the jungle. It's not landscapes, it's all natural. And it's not every day that a city boy like me actually gets to have his cup of morning coffee in this setting, soaking up the sun, watching the birds fly past. And of course, the very thought that a tiger could be looming around in the distance, very close. Apparently 2 or 3 days ago, the hotel guys tell me there was a tiger just walking around here during the day. No such luck for me today. But I am going tiger spotting later today, so hopefully I'm going to be in luck. That said, it's really exciting to be actually standing out here. Okay, so I'm actually walking through the wilderness. I've been told that I'm being taken to someplace really exciting, and I don't know what's in store for me. There's some sort of surprise, so I'm quite looking forward to it. I don't know what the surprise is, and I'm following this guy to I don't know where. So there seems to be some surprise lined up for me, and look what it is, guys. Lunch is served. It's almost unreal. So this is the best surprise I've had in a while. So lunch right here in the middle of the bush. Look how beautifully laid out. I've got a table for 2, some nice reading material, some binoculars, fruit, salad, bread and wine, all the good things in life. Okay, so here I am in the orientation room, and Anshuman, it's showing me that we are going to zone 2 today to do some to do a safari.
To do an afternoon safari. This is where we are located.
Okay.
We will be driving through a small village and reaching the gate.
Which is how many kilometers away?
Which is about 8-9 kilometers away from us, which will take
Okay.
us about 20-25 minutes getting to the gate.
Okay.
We'll get a guide as well, which will accompany us
Okay.
at the gate.
Okay, so tell me about these zones. What are these zones, and how, on what basis does one select, say, zone 1 or say, zone 2?
All these zones are available online. So just first come first serve is what you choose them on.
Okay.
120 days in advance is the prior booking.
Okay, so we've got zone 2 today.
We've got zone 2 today. In the morning what we missed was zone 3, which is Kitholi.
Okay.
So all 3 zones are different in habitat, and that's why at the lodge we try and send our guests to all the 3 zones.
Okay, and the probability of a tiger sighting is largely the same, equal?
Equally the same in all the zones.
Okay.
And today we'll be taking a chance for a female, which is in this area. One female here, we'll take another chance for a female here. And a female in this area.
How do you know that there's a female hanging around?
Because in the morning sighting happened.
This morning?
This morning, from a couple of cars which went in, they saw her here somewhere. So she wouldn't have gone too far, she settled somewhere in this patch, and probably she should be coming out on this road somewhere here, or this Choraha.
Okay, so you've got her movements down pat, of course, I mean, with all the experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Now for the most exciting part of the day. Anshuman, what are we up to this afternoon?
So we are heading to track tigers,
Ooh,
and especially Dotty, so we are heading to zone 2.
that's a fancy set of wheels you have there.
That's going to be a ride for
Okay.
safari tracks.
Okay, so afternoon out with Anshuman. We are driving through the jungles on our way to my first tiger safari, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It's about 20 minutes to the gate of Bandhavgarh from Samode Safari Lodge, so I'm gonna hook the camera up once we get there. Okay, so we've just driven through the gates, about 20 minutes outside our lodge. We've driven through the gates of the Bandhavgarh National Park, and we are waiting at the gate to be let in. We're about 30 minutes ahead of time. So, because Anshuman recommended that we be the first in the fleet of cars to be let in. So that's a very good idea. And so I'm going to talk to Anshuman, and he's going to explain to us about just what's going to happen this afternoon and what really one can expect. Okay, so Anshuman, why do you always recommend that you be either the first or the last in the fleet of cars? As you can see, there's no one here just yet, but apparently there's going to be a huge crowd later.
There's going to be about 16 cars.
Okay.
Entering 3 o'clock the park gate opens.
Okay.
So when I say be the first or be the last, in the middle you'll only get to eat dust, nothing
Okay.
else. So being the first, you will see fresh tracks if the cats have moved in the afternoon. We'll get to see fresh tracks, and the female Dotty, which we are going to try for, she generally moves around in the afternoon.
Okay.
So we can have her sitting on the road or closer to the road as we enter.
Okay.
The lady who's going to check our tickets, she's also here. So we have another 15 minutes from now to get the tickets checked, and then we will enter and go straight into the territory of Dotty.
Okay.
And we start tracking her from there.
Okay.
Because morning sighting had happened, so we will rely on those indications as well, and then carry on for the afternoon.
So all those people behind me are all lining up for the afternoon safari. And the gates open at actually 3 o'clock. Thankfully, Anshuman told us to get in here early, so we'd be the first. And so now, as you can see behind me, the respective guides of each car getting into their car. My guide is getting in. There he is.
Samode, largest species of deer. Look at the male at the back. So the bigger the meal like this, the better it is for tigers. And especially a female with cubs tigress will catch a bigger meal like this.
Okay.
Which has more meat. So because she has more mouths to feed, there is more meat on this deer.
Okay, so beginner's luck. I just spotted a huge tiger, big fellow, walking right across the road, and then he was like kind of chilling out in the bushes. Unfortunately, it doesn't really it doesn't really come well on camera, so I'm just going to explain the experience, but that was simply amazing. So Anshuman, we spotted the tiger. Beginner's luck.
Absolutely.
You're lucky for me.
You have extremely good luck. Firstly, because as we entered, being the first was a great advantage, because we saw the fresh tracks of the afternoon, and we followed those tracks to find him just 10 feet away from us.
Yeah, and we were out to actually sight a tigress, but we managed to spot the big boy.
And like I said earlier, in this area, if we would come across, would be a male, and he turned out to be the dominating male of this area.
And he was gorgeous.
And he was a big fellow. Growling like that is showing his presence in this area. He's showing his dominance.
And I liked how he just like walked past so cool and calm, like he's just hanging in his hood.
True. So many of the jeeps there, everyone trying to get a picture. And he's the boss of the...
He is the boss. Just finished the safari. There's Anshuman trying to thaw himself by the fire after being frozen in the forest, and a good cup of coffee.